Hell, they told me the other... So anyway, the other day they was telling me they take that telegram up to the cabin, and it said I was facing these two, but I didn't have a partner. Mr. Block had business he had to take care of, and even though I knew I could take care of both of them by myself, I decided I'd call my cousin Henry, and we'd take care of it. So if y'all can hit the music, Henry wants to come out here now.
Our next contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit and is a special tag team challenge. Introducing first from Havana, Cuba and Romania, weighing in at a combined 500 pounds, the AWA legend Gene Madrid and the Cuban Assassin. And their opponents from Inez, Kentucky, weighing in at 307 pounds, your Apex Shooting Star champion, the Scufflin' Hillbilly. And his partner, weighing in at 309 pounds, from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, former World Wrestling Federation superstar, former World Wrestling Federation World Tag Team Champion, Henry O. Godwin. Fans, can you believe this? Right here at AWA Apex, the Friday Night Extra, the Scufflin' Hillbilly teaming up with his partner, his cousin Henry O. Godwin, from the World Wrestling Federation, a former WWF Tag Team Champion, facing off against the WOAY legend Gene Madrid and the Cuban Assassin, two of the dirtiest players in the game today. I can't believe my eyes. This is absolutely amazing. Right now we've got the Hillbilly locking up in the middle of the ring with Gene Madrid, the WOAY legend. But Henry O. Godwin is here in the ring with us tonight. Can you feel the electricity in the ring, in this whole entire studio here? This is unbelievable. Henry Godwin from the World Wrestling Federation here at AWA Apex. This is why Apex is the best here in West Virginia today. This is why we are with the American Wrestling Association, because the best come to play. This is where the big boys are, let me tell you. Right now we got the Cuban hammering down on the Scufflin' Hillbilly. Henry O. Godwin looking ahead. The Hillbilly with a beautiful reversal as he slams down on the Cuban with full force. I can't wait to see Henry Godwin in action. He's tagged in, the Hillbilly slamming down the Cuban, and Henry Godwin making his way into the ring. 1-2. We had a near fall right there. Already in the opening minutes, the Hillbilly rubbed the face right through the Cuban, thanks to the help of his cousin Henry Godwin. They've got him in their turnbuckle, and Henry Godwin's headed straight forward to Gene Madrid. They're hammering down the Cuban Assassin, and what a team! This is absolutely amazing. It is a privilege to be commentating for this matchup right now. The Cuban Assassin laid out by the Scufflin' Hillbilly now. But it looks as if the Cuban's got a little bit of a fight in him. hammering down right into the forehead of the scuffling hillbilly. And now taking him head first into an opposing turnbuckle. The Cuban taking the cheap shots to gain control over the scuffling hillbilly. Him and his cousin, Henry Godwin, were on fire in the opening parts. But now thanks to the cheap shots from the dirtiest players in the game, the Cuban and Gene Madrid have gained the upper hand. The legend Gene Madrid taking full control over the scuffling hillbilly. He's choking him out over the top rope right there. An unbelievable series of events. Godwin's firing up, and the referee's gonna have to back him up. The Cuban, there was no tag right there, but he's taking control of the scuffling hillbilly. The crowd is on fire here tonight, and rightfully so. The Cuban now shooting the hillbilly into the ropes. A shot to the gut right there. Hooking him up for a neck breaker, and he connects in the middle of the ring. The hillbilly's laid out as his cousin Henry Godwin looks on. A near fall right there. Absolutely unbelievable. Gene Madrid's in the ring now. Once again, we did not have a tag, as he's taking a rope right there and choking out the scuffling hillbilly. We have got a mess on our hands right now, fans. The Cuban now choking away over the scuffling hillbilly into their turnbuckle. Unbelievable. Do the tag rules not apply to the Cuban and Gene Madrid? Obviously not. As soon as the referee gets his back turned, they pull something out from under their sleeve. And now they've got the hillbilly tied up into the rope and hammering away on him, and he's laid out now. We need to get Godwin in the ring. The Cuban gave him a stiff shot to the face. I can't believe this. Gene Madrid's back in the ring. Not even a tag made as he hammers back down over the scuffling hillbilly. Henry Godwin's cheering him on, his cousin. He wants a piece of these guys, but we need the hillbilly to make a tag. Henry's fired up. He's back in the ring. He wants to end this. And once again, the referee had to pull him aside. I cannot believe my eyes. The Cuban assassin. Another tag was not made as the Cuban is inside, choking away off the hillbillies. He's trying to fight him off. Shot off the ropes. Went for a back body drop, but missed. The Cuban answering back with a clothesline. And once again, the hillbilly, your shooting star champions, laid out. A near fall right there. This matchup has been absolutely unreal, and this is only our semi-main event. The hillbilly shot off the ropes. Double team clothesline from Gene Madrid and the Cuban. And once again, an attack was not made. The hillbilly tagged in Henry Godwin. He's in the ring now. He's going to get him a piece of Gene Madrid. What's going on? The referee, he put him back in the turnbuckle. He didn't see the tag. Oh, my God. And now Gene Madrid tearing away at the scuffling hillbilly. It looks like he's busted open, and now Madrid choking him down on the second rope. The hillbilly made the tag. My God, fans, this is unbelievable.
5 minutes have passed in this contest. 5 minutes.
5 minutes into the matches, this has been unreal. Gene Madrid taking a rear chin lock over the scuffling hillbillies. He drops that knee straight to the spinal column. The scuffling hillbilly shouldn't even be in the ring right now with his weakened state. He tagged in Henry Godwin. He is in such desperation. Gene Madrid reaching away with the rear chin lock. The Cuban watching on, helping him out. You can hear the crowd from miles away. The chance for Hillbilly. They want him to get back up to his feet. Henry's extending the arm. They need this tag. The Hillbilly fighting off Jade Madrid now. Can he do it? He just gave a headbutt to the hardest head in the industry today, Jade Madrid, and it didn't affect him. Jade Madrid giving him a headbutt of his own, and that skull must be like steel. The Cuban bouncing off the ropes as he's tagged back in and stomping down on the lower back of the scuffling Hillbilly. Those forearm shots right into the tailbone. The crowd chanting away for the scuffling Hillbilly as the Cuban keeping the rear chin like a plot. He's got the rope. And now the Cuban tearing down over the Hillbilly. The Cuban in full offensive control. The Hillbilly had made the tag earlier. Henry Godwin extending the arm, wanting to come to the aid of his cousin. And now the Cuban assassin and Jade Madrid with a double team maneuver over the Hillbilly. And there's Jade Madrid. The Cuban's got the referee's back turning out. Jade Madrid is tearing away over the scuffling Hillbilly. Henry's fired back up, and the referee's shoving him out of the ring. No attack was not made. And now Jade Madrid, the fresh man, is back in without a tag. Firing off the Hillbilly, and now the Cuban is choking him out on the second rope. I cannot believe this. Look at Henry Godwin. He is so fired up, and the referee is holding him back as the Jade Madrid and the Cuban assassin are firing away on him. Once again, they did not tag it. Look at the Cuban choking him out on the top rope. They've made an absolute mess out of the scuffling Hillbilly, our Apex Shooting Star champion. The Cuban going up to the second rope, and he's going to hammer down on the scuffling Hillbilly. Unbelievable, unfortunate series of events for the Hillbilly. He's tossing the Cuban off. Does he have the fight left to make a tag? He almost had it. He reached for it. Did not make it. As he shot back into the rope. And they've clotheslined each other. Both men laid out. The Cuban laid out. The scuffling Hillbilly laid out. Who's going to make the tag? Hillbilly made the tag. Henry Godwin's in the ring. The Cuban shot him up. A reversal. And there's the big boot right in the face. He makes the pin. 1-2. And Jade Madrid breaking up the pin. Henry Godwin in action here at Apex. Firing away over the Cuban assassin. He's got him hooked up. All 4 men in the ring now. 1, 2, and 3. That is all she wrote.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners. The Scuffling Hillbilly and Henry O. Godwin.